And this time we're going south through Crabtree. We're going to come down here and turn right and go over toward Rizzos. The mine at Crabtree was owned by an outfit called the Alexandria Coal Company. Some of the people, the shareholders, were local, but there were also some from the East Coast. Right here. Several well-off rich people from the East Coast, and eventually they got bought out. Post office. Robert S. Jamison. Over toward Rizzos. Jamison bought them out, and the place became Jamison's number 4 mine. That's what it remained during most of its working life. Might as well go in there, Diane. Well, it's too late now. This is part of Rizzos' parking lot. That building is part of Rizzos too. That's part of the complex here. But the place started out on the other side of the road, and we'll see that. We're at Rizzos in Crabtree, named for Rezzaro de Fabo, known locally as Rizzo. One time when I lived in Greensburg on Grove Street, I lived in a house that Rizzo owned shortly. He bought it and then not long after deeded it over to his mother. Now that we're in Crabtree, I thought we might take a look at Rizzos just a bit here and see what we can find. This is looking past Rizzos, looking west more or less. And this is the place as it evolved over time. It was originally just a little store, which maybe we can give you a picture of. This is a bit more complete picture of where it started out. And we move along to see Rizzos at Christmas time. Now here is where it started. Rizzo's parents, Lorenzo and Anna de Fabo, started a store in Crabtree in the 1920s. It was a place where, well, the miners could come over there and, you know, buy things. The mine was not terribly happy, but they could not do anything about it because it wasn't on mine property. It was right out of the patch. And the mine had their own store, a company store, and well, there was a bit of competition, shall we say. Also, it was a time during Prohibition. And to make ends meet and to make a little bit extra, there was not just usual store items, there was sometimes some white lightning to be sold there. And we're told that Prohibition went by and nothing ever happened. In the 1930s, when Prohibition was repealed, someone went into Harrisburg and got a liquor license. So they had a, you know, legally they were able to open up a bar and restaurant kind of thing, which is what happened. Time went on. By the 1940s, Rizzo's mother moved into Greensburg. She lived in this very house in Greensburg. And as a matter of fact, this certainly was not planned. I lived in there for a while. I don't anymore, but I did, and I did a painting of it when I lived there. And I was told by one of the neighbors, Ralph told me that Rizzo used to sit on this balcony and sing at times. He used to sit with his guitar and sing. Rizzo was quite an entertainer. As a matter of fact, he had other places besides the bar in Crabtree. He had a couple places out on Route 30. One of them was at Beatty Crossroads, where he had a gig that he would do he would get up on the roof on a deck up there and do performances up there. And now maybe we will continue our ride into Crabtree. We'll see if we can push the right buttons and do that. And we're going back over toward the heart of Crabtree when we'll go over 119 and then head back to the place where the mine used to be. Okay. You see, this is called Rizzo Road that we were just riding on. And Rizzo had a name. He had a road named after him. This is the heart of Crabtree. As we go past the post office on our left and we approach the place that used to be Carbone's, the site of fine dining once upon a time. And as we go out this road heading east, we see evidence of the old mining town, some of the old duplex houses that used to be the place where two families would live in. This is called Middle Row. And as we're going out this way, we should see on our left the place where the mine used to be. We're approaching here the fire hall, Crabtree. That was the old machine shop down in there to the left.